I chose to go to St. Louis University for my undergraduate and graduate education because of the Jesuit philosophy they instill in their students. My deafness is a part of who I am, and it's not necessarily a big factor in my education. And SLU being such a supportive community, they have an accommodations office that allows for me to get the accommodations that I need in order to be academically successful. My undergraduate program here at SLU was very positive, and I knew that I wanted to be in a positive environment, an environment where I would have professors who would set aside time just to meet with me, and that's a very important aspect of my academic success. The SLU Communication Department is a very theoretical based program where I feel that with all of the theoretical foundation that I've built for my undergraduate and graduate program, I feel confident knowing that when I go out into the working world, I will know what it's supposed to look like in theory, and I will understand the big picture.
The communication department at SLU offers a few different types of assistantships. There's research assistantship, there is professional assistantship, and there's a teaching assistantship, which I hold one of those positions. And they're very great assistantships because you get to work, but at the same time you're going to school. I get to teach 2 sections of public speaking. With that does pay for school, as well as you do get a monthly stipend. So that makes a financial situation of a graduate student a lot easier. As a teaching assistant here in the communication department, you get to kind of design your class in a way that works for you, as well as it works for your students. I think I feel ready for the job market. I think that going to graduate school and having some experience with teaching really helps you develop your skills more, develop where you want to be more. The studying that I've done in different classes, different research that I've done, it helps me understand what exactly I'm interested in. And also just being able to take a few practical classes has helped out quite a bit. It has helped me really, really pinpoint what I really want to do.
I landed, my first job at St. Louis University after my undergraduate studies. That's one of the first things I looked at is, this is a place where I can go and get my graduate education, and it's a place I can kind of, take those core skills that I learned in undergrad and apply them and think about the ideas in a bigger sense, in a global context. With classes being at night at 6 p.m., it allowed me to, go, to work 9 to 5, but then also to study at night and, to study in the weekends and different things with the homework. So in my undergraduate work at St. Louis University, I focused a lot on journalism, a lot on storytelling. So, when I transitioned into the master's program, I really wanted to focus on things that I hadn't looked at before. So I think, working full-time and then also doing a master's program full-time, I think it really helps because you can bring things that you're learning in the classroom and you can actually see it going on in your workplace.
Starting out as a master's student, it's always a great idea to go somewhere where you're the top of the line. So at SLU, there's no PhD program in the communication department, which actually gives more attention to the graduate students.
The communication department at SLU is a lot about interpersonal connections.
Here at SLU, the professors care.
I chose SLU because I feel like I belong.